Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Today is day 4, Thursday, day 4 of Power Week. It is day 4, right? Yes. Yes, it is. This day is going by so fast because there's so much excitement that's happening. I know you guys are always working hard, but there's something special about everyone coming together in 1 week. And I think more than anything, sharing each other's activity. I think the Power Week chat is nothing but a love fest. I'm serious. Like, you guys, if y'all aren't sharing your activity, you're definitely cheering each other on. So thank you so much for doing that. I'm going to start with a little bit of recognition as of yesterday. I know that you guys you've continued to share this morning, but this recognition will be as of the last one that was posted yesterday. So we're going to spotlight a few people here. What I see here, Dina Holmes. I love that she shared that she got a new customer who she knows is a great customer, but most importantly, she can see her as the ideal consultant. So I gathered from Dina's comments that she's going to layer in the process to develop her relationship with this customer, which is exactly, I think, when you're looking at every single customer, some of those customers, based on how well they feel and how awesome they feel they are supported from their consultant, will actually think about doing the business themselves. So great job, Dina. Berenice Huascas from Washington, she shared how she has built her confidence to move toward not just sharing the Magalogs, but also asking for the orders, something that she picked up in hearing everyone's testimonies this week. And we celebrate that she has a brand new consultant. Erika Govea from Texas, she dedicated the entire day to getting leads, contacting new people, accompanied by some of her team members, just helping them build that confidence. Elaine Kern, doing follow-up calls, finding success in reaching out to people on her list. So congratulations, Elaine. Love that you shared that with us. Victor Vasquez, I know he said he just signed up another one, but I have on here his 3rd new consultant with the restaurant owner because that was as of yesterday. He's already working on today. So congratulations, Victor. Ivana Gonzalez, she shared how she's sharing the Magalog with others, and she also had a new consultant sign up. And then we finished the day with Dale Puerini, sharing the Magalog and the sport flyer with the mom and her teenager, which I'm sure that they found very helpful. It's such tools that we have that can help everyone. And so continue to share, continue to take these tips. We've had some fabulous speakers this week. I think we've all learned something from all of them. And so get your pens out, get ready to take notes, because today is not an exception. And I will pass it back to you, Alberto.
Thank you, Linda. Great recognition. And yeah, please continue to post your messages and your photos of you taking action, because that's what this week is all about, taking action and doing those income-producing activities that are going to lead you to have next week a great power closing week and then close the month in a high note. And today we just want to share with you information about the 11 secret flyer. That flyer has been so powerful. So many people are talking, mentioning great things about it. And this flyer is mostly for those people that are interested in doing the business for the most part. And I just want to mention all of them real quick. Number 1 secret, be part of a global wellness movement. As you know, Immunotech 3.0 started, and we want everyone we know to be part of this great movement. And so make sure you tell that to your prospects. Number 2, join the business model of the future, because as you know, so many people are looking for different ways of doing business. The great resignation, as we all know, is happening, and people are looking for this type of opportunity for sure. The 3rd secret is the biohack your immunity naturally. This secret talks about the glutathione and how people can understand the power of raising the levels of glutathione every single day. The 4th secret, unleash the power of leverage. Of course, by growing an Immunotech business and taking advantage of the compensation plan that we have, that's leveraging your power. So make sure you read that to your prospects. Number 5, enjoy lifestyle benefits you won't find anywhere else. And as you know, once you read this, you'll understand that people are not just looking to go to the office from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? They want to work from home. They want to, work using their cell phone, their smartphone, and many other benefits. So this secret will tell them about that. Number 6, undisputable science to back you up. And this is all about the validation, the numbers, the patents, everything that our products have, so that the prospect can see that if they decide to join us, they will be representing a great line of products. The 7th secret, a strong corporate support structure to help you succeed. Yes, we're here to support you. Even though this is your business, you're not by yourself. You're not doing this by yourself. You have a great corporate team. You have a great leadership team that will support you. And that's secret number 8, receive assistance from a rock star field leadership team, which is you guys. You are the ones that are going to lead this new prospect to success. So, and this secret talks about that. Number 9, in-demand products equals strong revenue. The products we have in our line are products that people are looking for every single day and using every single day. And by you telling them that these are the best, of course, they're going to switch. The 10th secret, feed your body the same nutrition elite athletes use. So when you talk about, all the elite athletes that are taking ImmunoCal every single day, people will want to eat what they're eating. So that's a great support. And number 11, the moment is now. This is the time for people to take action, to make decisions, to do this for sure. And I just want to mention a few more things, because these tips and recommendations that I'm going to give you now are the reason why you want to use this booklet. And so use this content. When you read all this, use this content as a script to answer questions from your prospects. If you not memorize but understand every single secret, and you have conversations with your prospects and they talk about that, now you have more content to share with them. So thanks to the information provided on this flyer. Also, share this flyer with your prospects who are looking for business opportunity. And most importantly, learn the main theme of each secret. And every time someone talks about that, take out the brochure, read it to them, and if they are interested, leave it with them. And also, after you give someone a presentation, if they're interested in the business, give them this brochure and then follow up with them and ask them what they thought about it. Also, this brochure strongly supports all solutions that entrepreneurs nowadays are looking for in a good opportunity. So make sure you give it to everybody that you know. And lastly, this brochure serves to continue the conversation with the prospect by asking, which secret surprised you the most? And when they tell you which one it is, continue the conversation with them. So, this is a powerful, powerful piece. So make sure you continue to share it and make sure you put your name in the back. And before I introduce our special guest for today, I just want to remind everyone that the Revolution Pack is still available until the end of this month. Make sure you take advantage of it. $330 in the United States, $355 in Canada. For 2,000 points, we're giving points away here. And whoever signs up with this, becomes a venture, they participate, they get points for the trip, and many, many more benefits. So keep that in mind. And today, I just want to introduce someone very special for us. And I was so happy, and I guess we were all so happy and for him at convention when he was recognized as the consultant of the year for the United States. His team is doing a wonderful job, and of course him as the leader, leading by example as always. I had the pleasure to spend time with him on Monday in Orlando and Tuesday in Miami. So please welcome my good friend Jim Spencer to the call. Welcome, Jim. Take
Thank
it
you
away,
very
my friend.
much. Thank you very much, Alberto. And I appreciate the hard work you regional directors are putting into these Zoom calls, and it's having an effect. So today I thought I would chat a little bit with the group about how to find some new consultants, distributors, and for that matter, some new guests as well. It might be that at this point in your life, you've called all your friends, right? And so maybe you're thinking you're part of the NFL. No friends left. You ever heard that expression? Well, it may be that you need to get a little bit out of your comfort zone. Now, there's lots of people that are in business for themselves, and maybe they've been doing it for a lot of years, but they likely do not get residual income. And that's where you have really some powerful tools in your back pocket. Really, the company has a lot to offer. So I want to recommend that you first of all take the time to look for business people. Sometimes you try to find someone and turn them into a business person. Well, that might work. It might not work. But you may have, if you think about it, some friends that you've had for years that are in business, and you just don't think about them needing any type of income. But a lot of persons nowadays are not that convinced that everything's going to be peachy rosy in the future. So sometimes they're looking for that side gig. They're looking for a way to get a secondary stream of income. Search them out at different locations. There's business clubs in the area, like a Chamber of Commerce. There's flea markets. Now, one thing you want to do is be prepared. Have business cards. I don't mean a little piece of paper that you wrote your name on. I mean, design a nice business card. It could even have your photo on it, have your telephone, your email, and your website. And carry along with you some materials. Now, we've got a lot of good tools, one of which Alberto just went over. Have some of these on hand, either brochures or some of the magalogs. And my suggestion is to start up conversations and become friends with these individuals if you're not already have done so. Let me give you an example. Maybe one of the motivating factors of you being in with our company is the fact that you had maybe some serious health challenges, and after you used the products, you found that these health challenges were disappearing. Now that got you very excited, and with good reason. In fact, in many cases, my experience is that gets you more excited than the business side of it. But think about this. If you were to go online and type in arthritis support group, there's millions of them. Fibromyalgia support groups, hundreds of thousands. Chronic fatigue syndrome, thousands. It's possible that you can get into a local support group and just listen and friend some of these folks and hear their stories. And then when the time is right, they're comfortable with you, share your story. And I can tell you that will get you a tremendous amount of customers. And another thing that you want to remember is that as you go through a downline report, you're going to see inactives. And for whatever reason, some of these folks may have had some difficulties that prevented them from continuing being distributors. Why not give them a call? Talk to them about all the new changes that have occurred in the last 5 years. If it was 5 years ago, they likely don't even know that we're in another 10 countries that they've never even heard about. Also, customers are a big source of future business. But now with customers, you've already got that rapport. They've been using the products. The products have had an effect on them. So now you ask them, who do you know that could benefit from these products. And tell them, look, the reason I'm asking is because there's some special programs this month. Very, very special. In fact, some of them I've never seen before. Now, it's possible that also the customer may give you a substantial list and you can convince them to become distributors. Tell them, look, I'll be talking to these leads that you've given me, but actually, if they decide to come on board, why not put them under you? Have you thought about becoming a distributor? You'll get an even better price, and you have the possibility of getting the product for free before you know it because of the affinity program that we have. Also, you can mention the customer benefit program and rewards program. That's another way that that you can do it if they're not that particularly keen on the fact that they want to be a distributor. Now, all of these things take a little preparation on your part. You've got to set aside a little bit of money. You have to buy some of these tools. You've got to get the tools coming in. You got to make sure that you've got your business cards. Sometimes I have gotten calls weeks and even months later from a card. It's possible that they just misplaced it, but they remember you. They remember the card, and then when they get it, you know, they call you. You know, years ago we used to have audio tapes, and we'd carry these audio tapes around. I'd put an audio tape in my left pocket, and I made sure that tape was gone by the end of the day. If it was still in my pocket later that night, I went out to a 7-Eleven or someplace that was open late, and I'd make sure I gave that communication. Now we have audio tapes built into our phone and videos. So it's very good for you to make sure you've got the Immunotech app. I'll just give you a quick experience. My wife and I were at a restaurant in Fort Lauderdale, and a woman appeared to be Latina was giving us some nice service. And so I asked her, well, where are you from originally? And she said, Guatemala. I said, oh, wow. I said, our company is just expanding out to Guatemala. And she says, really? And I told her a little bit about it. And I said, we're looking for people in Guatemala that we can train and get them to have some really good income. And she says, well, how can I get information on it? So I told my wife, why don't you send her that first video? So she did it. And we had some pleasantries, said goodbye. 2 hours later, the woman texted my wife. She had watched the 2-minute video and she wanted to have more information. So my wife, following my suggestion, sent her the next video. Well, long story short, the next morning, the woman sent us her credit card and ordered the $600 kit. Now, my wife was pretty impressed because she hadn't even talked to her about the business. All she did was use those 2 videos, and the videos did the work. So get a little bit adept at doing that. I was at a doctor's office yesterday, and I sent the video to the doctor. And now the doctor wants the video on a TV screen in his waiting room so that his clients can come in and watch it on TV when they come in and they're waiting for service from the medical staff. So don't try to second guess it. You'll never know how much impact you may have just by using those 2 little videos. So this, of course, gives you just a little bit of suggestion, but again, you have to go a little bit out of your comfort zone. Some people are not comfortable doing any of this. Here's another suggestion. If you're uncomfortable, then try practicing it with some of your upline. You have upline silver, you have upline gold, you have upline diamond, you have upline executive diamond, you have upline platinum. These folks have done these things not only dozens of times, but hundreds of times. And so if you've got the leads, ask them, look, when do you have a free hour that you could talk to some of my leads? with me. The truth is, they're going to do all the talking for you. They won't. You want to maybe give some excitement to it by telling the new person, the prospect, why you're so excited, and it could be just your personal impact by the products. And then say, look, my partner who's on the line with me has been doing this a much longer time, and he can tell you a little bit more about the business side of it. And then you just get quiet. Don't say anything else. Let the upline do all the talking. And we will. I had a gentleman in New York. He called me and he says, I've been watching you for some years with this Immunotech business. And he said, I just got downsized. And I'm just thinking, I'd like to do what you do. Would you mind teaching me how to do it? What are you going to say? Of course, I'll teach you how to do it. And I told him the same thing I'm telling you. Put some people on the phone with me. Well, he did put 14 people on the phone with me that week. And guess what? All 14 signed up. And all 14 bought $500 packages. And they were running a contest that was giving a bonus that month. And his first check was $5,000. I mean, that guy went ballistic. And so but you see, he didn't know how to talk. He didn't know what to say. Just give him a little help. So if you're one of the two, then you know what to do. If you know how to talk, support your organization. If you're not quite sure how to talk, call upline and let us do the talk. Well, that gives you a little bit of suggestion today. And Alberto, thanks for inviting me on.
Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate your time to be here with all of us. And wow, great tips right there. And something I had the opportunity to watch a training the other day for salespeople, but salespeople in the traditional business setting. And I was very impressed that the same things we talk about here for multi-level marketing, they talk about it over there. They want to for all the salespeople to become friends with their customers, to also always listen to their needs and always bring them solutions. And that was the most important thing that I learned. People are looking for solutions. So when you talk to your prospects, always keep an ear open and listen to what they need, and then you bring the solutions to them. And because of that, they're going to want to know more. So it's the same concept for everyone. And I love something that Jim said at convention: don't share Immunotech or our products to someone who's not your friend. So become their friend first, and then they'll open up for you. And then you'll be able to tell them what you do and why you do it, and why they can also benefit from what we offer. So good job, Jim. Congratulations to all of you for taking so much action during this week. And I'm sure you're going to have great results at the end of next week, which is closing week. Linda, do you have a few closing words for today?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jim. I think, listening to you reiterate everything that we've heard this week, from Dina to Foster to Lou. Everyone has shared those same thoughts about this is really a relationship business. That's what it is. And I think that's why there's so many similarities between these kind of industries, because it's relationship based. The relationships that we develop with people build trust. And that trust opens doors. And so thank you so much for your tips and your suggestions today. We totally appreciate it. And you guys keep doing what you're doing. I think the people that get the most excited are Alberto, Sara, and I. We just get so excited. We're so proud to see everything that you're doing and all that you're sharing and everything that you're learning, and how much our minds are expanding this week. And the most important, that through our learning, the action that's being taken. And I think that that's a huge opportunity to learn, to put into practice the things that we're listening, to not let all these wonderful speakers like Jim, to not let their words be in vain, instead to put all that to heart and into action. So thank you everyone for being with us today. We will be here same time tomorrow, and just for another fabulous speaker. So thanks guys, hugs to all.